Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming back and watching another episode of It's Just a Real Good Time. What do we do, Gage?
We just have a real good time.
You dadgum right we do. You say, well, look. All right, last week I went but two of you, now there's a third. Well, listen.
Yeah.
Okay?
There's a third. 1, 2, 3.
It's okay. There was 3 little pigs. Okay, of course I built my house out of brick. Mortar. Okay, hurricane proof.
As he's going to say.
Who is that over there? Well, if you don't know, zoom in, read the hat. Luke, tell him what the hat says.
It says Luke Neal.
You're damn right. Okay? He's dyslexic. Give him a break. Okay? He's also a country music star.
I'm blind. I can't hear, okay?
You understand what he's saying?
Right.
All right. If you had to sign that many autographs, okay, you'd probably have to. L-U-K-E. You understand what I'm saying? I want to welcome Luke Neal. Luke is a country legend in the making. Okay? Homegrown, home raised. Okay?
Cornbread fed.
Cornbread fed.
Everything.
Okay?
Everything.
He's got a daddy. He's got a father. And they ain't the same person. Tell him about it, Luke.
Tell him. Let's hear it.
So,
Let's hear the upbringing of Lucas Pucas.
what do you want me to start? Like,
I'd probably say at birth.
at birth?
At birth.
Well, that's a good place to start.
Yeah.
At birth, I was adopted the day I was born.
Okay.
So, yes, it does turn out I have 2 fathers and 2 mothers. Have good relationships with all of them. So, hey, can't be any better than that. So,
It can't be.
And this
can't be.
listen to me. You say, oh, that's sad. Listen, okay? How good was your mother and father? Okay?
You see what he's saying?
Mine was excellent. You telling me I get to double it up? You done lost your damn mind. Okay? It ain't nothing but a party over here. Now, there's a few good, what would you say, adoption jokes. The worst one I ever heard, and when I say worst, I mean best. It actually was not a joke. It just came out as a joke. We're going to call this person Bob. Okay? And Bob was a senior. We're going to call his brother that's in 9th grade. What are you going to call him?
Mr. Big.
Mr. Biggs, okay? Well, someone post on there, damn, Rob, you was adopted. Ha, ha, ha. Not knowing he was actually adopted. The next comment said, yeah, and so is his brother, Mr. Biggs. And I thought to myself, this would be a good time to end it. I'm talking about his life, a person that put that comment on there.
Yeah.
I wasn't part of it. I want to crawl up under the table. Okay?
That's rough.
So look. What else?
See, what you got to do in that situation?
What you got to do?
You just got to look at it and be like, hey, how you doing? Keep it moving.
How you doing? Keep
You
it
know what I'm
moving.
saying? You gotta keep
All
it
right?
Back to you.
All right, Luke. We made it to that point.
Yeah. But, so end up growing up in Alabama.
Rolled up.
You know.
Got two loving, amazing parents. Got a sister.
Not so loving and amazing, I guess.
No,
trying to
she
say?
is. No.
Okay.
I love my
Okay.
sister.
Now, your sister, this is a fun fact, is a how many time state champion? Like,
I know their high school team went back to back to back 3 years. And I know she won individually once, but other than that. So I want to say as a team, they might have won 4. But
4-time state champion.
that was, she played on the high school golf team in 7th grade. So she had 6 years.
So 4 for 6. The odd, that's better than Tom Brady.
Let me
Okay.
tell you something.
Tell him something.
If you got to sit here and think about it, you already know what the deal is.
They say, and look, you know, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but toot, toot. You know, they asked me, they say, how many state championships you got? I say 1. Okay?
Right,
We talking about his sister, he's over here.
Well,
Well, she got 1 individual. She didn't need any help on that.
Yeah, I mean, my God.
So, basically, she was one of Hartsville's greatest athletes. Name someone else got more than 4.
Probably not.
Probably not. Aaron Eddy, if she won her first year without Heather, but other than
R.I.P.
that,
Coach Booth, though.
I want to take this moment to honor the greatest high school baseball coach of all time.
Hall of Fame, right? Hall of
Of
Fame.
course. Won it in 5A, won it in 6A. If they'd have put him in 7, he'd have went there too. Okay? Coach William Booth. He's in his 80s when he died. He lived a good life. I'll never forget, we got our 8th state championship my senior year for him. And naturally, he, all of this hand was covered up, and these 2 was covered up. So naturally, he put it on here and sent a picture to Coleman's head coach like this. So, and that's a true story. I love it.
Hilarious.
I love Cuck Foreman. Okay? Cuck Foreman. All right? You know who you are.
You say what you got to say.
I'm saying what I got to say. Yeah. You know what? You're daggum right.
That's right.
All right? So, Luke, since we're talking about your sister being a 100-time state champion, where did she learn to golf?
My dad.
Your dad was
Your
the
dad.
teacher?
Yeah, I mean, he started her out on golf.
Did y'all go, like there's a driving range on Danville?
No,
Did y'all go there and practice?
no.
Where would she practice?
So my father and my grandfather built a golf course.
Okay.
But it's not like your fancy country club type
Okay.
deal.
First of all, this is where he's going to get way too generous, okay? When did it open up?
93.
93. Guess what year I was born? 94. Okay. It wasn't the grand opening. I was. But, been going out there my whole life. It has to be one of the nicer courses, okay?
It is.
I'm not going to say, okay, we went on a 10-year spurt where we couldn't water the greens like we wanted to. Okay? Give us 10 years. It's been open since 93. Okay? 30 years. I want y'all to know something right now. Your boy been putting in that work out there on that golf course. I walked out there today. I said, is this RTJ? He said, no. I said, well, could have
What'd he
fooled me.
say?
Could have fooled me.
Could have fooled me.
All right? And he almost pissed me off. I don't want to get there yet because we're going to get there in a little bit. But he almost pissed me off. All right? Talking about we cutting all these trees down over here. Have you lost your mind? Okay, this was your grandpa's
these
vision.
trees
Had
down.
all these trees down through here. And now all of a sudden you just going to cut all these trees down.
Disrespect.
Okay, I wanted to go upside that head for him when he said it. All right? I want to apologize on national television. Okay? On YouTube replay if they watching. Okay? I was something that starts with a W and it ain't white. All right? I ain't apologizing. I'm just letting you know on national television, good call. Okay? I wasn't
Right.
wrong. It's just a good call. That golf course is more beautiful now than it's ever been. All right? Who would have known that it was surrounded by as many mountains as it is? Okay? At one point, we on the top of this mountain, and you can see, how many miles do you think you can see? At least 3.
So the edge of that, I guess, of the skyline is close to the Tennessee River.
Okay.
Okay, so we going way past 3. All right?
So what?
That's a lot.
Maybe
6 miles.
maybe 20 miles as the crow flies.
And the crow is flying. All right? Especially
As
if
the
Andy's the
crow
one
flies.
trying to kill him. It's just gorgeous. And here's the best part. It ain't even really fall yet. We got a few more good weeks. When them leaves start changing, look. Every
What
day.
is it like?
All right. Close your eyes. Well, you been in the mountains?
Wait,
Yeah.
You
what?
been to Gatlinburg?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, close your eyes. Take away all the building. All right, add you just, I don't know, 50 RVs off in there. All right, now add you a golf course with the greenest greens, the newest sod tee box up there. You got Luke over there. If you want to hit Luke, he's in that zero. You see that dude over there in that zero turn?
Yes.
Down there? That's Luke.
Okay.
If you want to hit him on that zero turn, go ahead.
Alright.
Do you have a 2-iron? If you have a 2-iron, I'd probably use it. A lot of people don't have a 2-iron. If you have a 2-iron, I'd probably use it.
Alright. Yeah, I got that.
And then you look up.
What
And
look
wow,
Man.
look at all the mountains. Just as far as I can see, 20-something miles. The leaves are changing colors. There's greens, there's reds, there's yellows, there's browns. Okay, there's also Luke's ass right there on that zero turn we have to knock off. All right, that's what it's like.
That's what it's like?
It's gorgeous.
Man, I love to go see it out
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay, and that
Well,
was
you've been out there, but it was at night.
there. Yeah.
So,
No,
yeah.
I
You're
didn't
gonna
get
have to
see
go.
it.
You have to go to a different time.
I mean, yeah. I may have to go out there and try it.
So,
Yeah.
That's what it's like. Now,
I like that.
so Luke, all right, we'd established you work at the golf course. You know, you're what are you, a full-time golf courser and a part-time musician, or we got 2 full-time jobs?
So I do both part-time, so I don't actually work like, I guess like the 40 hours or whatever.
Salary.
But, actually, it's not.
He knows somebody.
But no, then
It's him.
Yeah.
then my other part-time's doing music.
Hey.
Now,
To the God.
You
To
okay?
God be the glory.
great things he has done. All right. Now, before we ask God to be them glory,
Yeah.
what did you just say again? You was part-time on both.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
yes.
Well, look, as good as them golf courses look out there, all right, and you doing a fantastic job. I must say you a better musician. All right, that's saying a lot. Think about what I just said about how the golf course look. Okay,
That is saying a lot.
and let me tell you
That is
something.
saying a lot.
You probably have never heard what I'm about to say, Gage, but I want to enlighten you. I want to enlighten the folks at home as well. See, when Luke first started,
Mm-hmm.
he didn't even have a ladder.
Okay.
Luke said, what I have to do is I have to go get my own ladder. All right? You know what he did, Gage?
What did he do?
He started climbing up that ladder. When they was mad, he made them madder. All right? R.I.P. Young Dolph. Thank you for that. Thank you for that line, Young Dolph.
That,
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Look, you can't imagine where Luke started at and where he is right now. I ain't saying you sucked. I'm just saying if you heard him now compared to then, you like, who the hell is this? All right? Hit him with an A minor.
An A minor?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm not like, I don't have perfect pitch. I got relative pitch.
Certified pedophile. Here, I'll hit y'all. I'll hit y'all with a B plus.
B plus.
This would be a B minor. Okay, so an A plus is so you can go like you see what I'm saying?
I see, yeah.
Thank you for the demonstration.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Luke Chickus. And if you need me to do any type of sound stuff, we are, just so the people at home know, don't come asking, all right, when he done signed that $100 million contract, all right, and you see that tour bus go down the damn I-65, tell me who the driver is.
Your boy G.
I caught it years ago. So don't come at us saying you can drive better than me. You can't drive better than me. Okay? I'm the bus driver. Alright? Sure, we may need someone to change the tires. Does it have a luggage compartment on the bottom? Okay. So Kane at least got a place to stay. Just in case we need to change the
We
tire.
can throw him an air mattress down there.
And the thing is, you ain't got to worry about it because you can fit in my luggage and you get one bag. So, LT,
I'm good with it.
you an Auburn fan, son. You got to do better than that. Okay? What are you doing over there? Washing the window?
Looking at iPhone.
Washing wind is what he's going to be doing. All right. Luke, do you have anything that you would like to say to add to your story?
Absolutely. October 25th at the Brick, 7:30. Come out. It's going to be a good time.
October 25th. And look, that's a shout out, okay? I want you to hear what we're saying. Let's get up a little bit.
Oh, and hey.
And listen.
So, actually, our drummer, which just took the job at UNA for the, I think it's head percussion instructor, but he actually just got.
We ain't got no damn band, Randy.
But he actually just got a Zildjian deal, which is cymbals for drums. So, like the last show we played, he played with all cymbals that they sent him. So that was pretty cool.
That is pretty dope.
That's pretty sick.
I like that.
I want y'all to listen to me, and I want you to listen to me good, because this ain't no playing
He
matter.
said listen to.
Listen. October the 25th. What do you do in October? What day is October 25th on?
Should be a Friday.
It's a Friday afternoon. What are you doing at a Friday afternoon?
Let's make sure.
Are you an adult going to a high school football game and don't know when you know play? Are you kidding me? October 25th, 2024. Be at the Brick. What time again?
7:30.
7:30. Be here at 7. All right, you say, well, is there going to be a cover charge? Yes. Yes, there's a cover charge. I'm outside like this right here. All right, that'd be $15. I can take a hike.
And now I'm be in the parking lot for parking.
Yeah, $5 parking. You better bring you a 20-piece. And we ain't even tipped him yet. October 25th, be there. All right. Before October 25th, we got an event coming up. I would say event. It ain't really an event. All right? 1011. All right, 2011. On this day, unto us, a child was born. All right, he's 13 years old, going to turn. All right, he's got him a little bit of a beard. All right, he working on it. All right, when he gets to be 18, 19, 20 year old, he'll have a full man shoe. Okay, we got a special birthday this Friday. Do y'all even know about this?
Mm-mm.
Under my umbrella, Gage Rietta, Etta. Gage!
Let's go.
Yes. It's
Tell him
me.
about it.
It's my
Turning 13.
It's my birthday.
It's his birthday.
Friday, my birthday.
Now,
Yes, I'm 13. Yes, I do have a full-time job. Dropped out of high school.
listen.
I don't give a damn.
You know, you think that's funny, but I said, do you remember when the last tornado came through? And he said, yeah, like 2011.
Yeah.
I said, yeah. I said, how old were you? Y'all, I know he went to Foxville. We've already went over. He ain't good at math.
Listen,
right.
I was tired from
It's
work as well.
2011,
All right.
and he's going. I was 7. No, I was 8. I guess I was 11.
I guess I was
I
10.
said, what year were you born? What year was you born?
2001.
I said, so we got 2001 to 11. That's 10. He said, God, I was trying to count down. I said, what are you doing? He in his mind, he said 2024 minus 2001. I got nothing. You know, or 2011 minus. I mean, it's terrible math. We out there,
I wasn't even thinking, man.
we trying to cut a piece of PVC. All right. I said, hey, I need you to go out there. You know, I need you to cut it 8 1/4 inches. Well, what's a quarter? Come on now.
Everybody got to learn. I mean,
Look, what's half of 1/4? We worked on this.
I don't know.
What's half of 1/4?
What's half of 1/4?
Remember, if we're dealing with fractions, we multiply.
Right, I'm asking you, what's half of 1/4?
So if we go 1/2, we got that 2, and then we got
Yeah.
1/4. So what's them two numbers right there?
56.
Got dang, 47. 4 times 2 is going to be 8/1, so it's an eighth. Ain't that amazing?
It is.
It's math like that. Now, look, I'm not going to lie to you. Maybe when I first got out of high school, maybe I didn't know that. All right? Maybe for the first 3 years I was a plumber, I had a cheater tape. Maybe I did. Okay? But it's my obligation. It's my duty. My responsibility. Give me another word I can use.
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay? To get on his ass. And act like he should have known that.
It is.
Which brings me, and we're going to get right back to his birthday.
Yeah.
But he almost didn't make it to this next birthday. Yesterday was a sequence of events in which, if the Alabama Board of Education of Plumbers and Gas Fitters esophagus was to hear this story, they're probably shutting them doors on us tomorrow. Okay? Tomorrow. All right. We're gonna use his first name, not his last name. No. Oh, Jesse Garcia. Okay.
Yeah.
One of the coolest people I've ever got to work for. All right. And he's doing a kitchen remodel. Well, so me and old Gage Rietta, we there about 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Probably about 2 months ago. Would you say like 2 months ago?
I think so.
I'd probably say 2.5, 3 months ago.
Something like that.
And the kitchen ain't got anything in there. Well, they got the fridge sitting in the middle, but there ain't a cabinet, there ain't a faucet, there ain't a nothing.
They ain't even damn floor.
They done took the lights hanging down, took him out of there. So me and Gage go in there, he said, hey, I need this difficult thing done, this difficult thing done, this difficult thing done, this difficult thing done. Me and Gage are like, you want it done before lunch, or do you want us to start after lunch? So we did the work, and he's adding a stove, so we run the gas over to under where the stove's going to be. It's a crawl space house. We ain't under the slab. What?
I know.
It's a dumb question. What are you asking dumbass questions for?
I know.
So we put a shutoff valve on there with a cap. Tell him we put a cap after the shutoff valve.
Yeah, we put a cap.
We put a cap after the shutoff valve because we knew we was going to leave it. What would you say, 2 months? Probably about 2 months.
Yeah, probably about 2 months or so. Maybe 3 months.
So, and LT can testify to this. Kane, not so much. There are different levels of helpers. And the word I want to use is chemistry. Okay? How many of us ever been with a helper that it's like you have to tell, okay, hand me a PEX 90. Right? You've been doing this 18 months and all you handed me was the damn 90 and not 2 crimp rings. Please, do I have to say everything? Okay? That's like level 1, I would say, of chemistry. Am I lying? You get to a certain point where the chemistry is so good, there's 3 things to do. You don't even ask each other which one you're going to do. You just knowing what the other person's thinking. All right, he probably wants to do this one, I'll go do that one. So that's where it was at yesterday. Mm-hmm. All right? Had to put some shutoff valves on. Had to lower a pipe in the wall, cut the sheetrock out. Had to go in a crawl space. How far did we have to run that gas?
Not far. Like 3 foot.
3 feet max.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Etta said, all right, he done got the stuff. He going up in that crawl space. I'm up in there. I done cut this wall open. I'm moving this down. I'm over there discussing this.
I'm doing good.
That.
I'm, making my measurements. I'm doing all this.
He come up here. He said, hey, we got that shutoff valve under there. You want me to thread a piece in there or take it out? I was like, well, no one's ever probably going to use that shutoff valve anyway. Go ahead and take it out. That's just one more thing. We ain't got to worry about leaking in the future. You following me? You following me, Luke? Mm-hmm. That's as far as chemistry went that day.
Yeah.
Okay? Sometimes you got to let kids make a mistake. All right?
It happens.
It would be like giving the car keys to your 6-year-old and asking him to go get gas. Okay? If you was going to cut into a gas line, would you either A, not turn it off, or B, turn it off?
Turned it off.
He did not go that far. He never went there.
I got about an inch in the line.
So,
I didn't realize.
So by this time, I done did this one thing. Now I'm going back to the truck to get something for my next thing. Well, our third person that was with us, his name Christian. He's a new apprentice, but he also going to school, so he knows parts. If you tell him to do something simple,
to be an electrician.
Yeah. But he rides with a plumber every day.
100%.
Next thing I know is Christian's come over at the back truck and he said, hey, where's the gas meter? And I'm like, I know I've heard the saw. I said, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. And I can tell it's not bad. Let me rephrase that. I don't think it's bad based on how calm he is about, hey, where's this gas meter? It could be the fact that Gage just didn't want to do it.
Or didn't turn it off all the way.
Something like it's on the other side of the porch.
Common mistake.
Now, this is where he pulls a Luke. Old Christian pulled a Luke. He didn't know, he didn't ask it for questions. Christian come back over there about 3 minutes later. By this time, Gage has done called me, okay? And I know this feeling that we done cut into a main gas line and ain't no one else around. Gage, hey, you mind showing Christian where the gas meter's at? I don't know if he can find it, And I'm staying calm, And it's like, oh no, he's got it. I told him exactly where it is. So then Christian comes back to me. This is probably 2 or 3 minutes after we hang up. And he said, is it under that black tarp? And I thought, he don't know what a gas meter is. He don't even know what he's looking for. So I go over there and turn the gas off. Well, I don't know to what extent. Has he even cut into the gas line?
Yeah.
No, Gage is just about to pass out under the house.
Yeah, right.
And then I hear the electricians, we had to get out the house. We got some bad mirror. And I kind of just half step off into that house and thought, if the refrigerator kicks on, we're going to blow up. Like one little spark and
we're gone.
Whoosh! And I hear, and I'm like, And I look in that crawl space, and Gage couldn't even see him. That damn smoke so thick off there from that gas. All right, he's sitting there, smell like he done shit himself. All right, from that rotten egg smell they got. And look.
Is he still sawing on it?
He has, when he realized that we cut it off, he's going to go back to sawing on it. I said, hey, buddy, I probably wouldn't do that yet. You may want to crawl out. One, because how the hell was you even able to breathe? The electricians are having to get out the house upstairs.
No.
Because they can't breathe.
There's a difference between a little boy and a grown man.
What was you being, a little boy?
No, I held my hand on that pipe and squeezed as hard as I could so it wouldn't spew no more.
It did not
So
work.
I sat there and
The
done that.
electricians had to evacuate from upstairs.
Well, at first I didn't have a choice.
And look, he's over there, got that saw up there on that pipe. I see him won't crawl
Eyes
out.
twitching.
I'm good.
I said, all right.
So, naturally, you know, I have to beat him up a little bit, but it ain't no big deal. We've all cut into if you've done it more than 5 years, you've cut into a main gas line thinking it's probably galvanized or something. Okay? Thank God we had a helper. Okay? Thank God there was someone else. Because I've been in the same situation, especially like a damn water line. You cut into a water line, and you're like, oh, the only ball valve I turned off was on the hot side, and this is not the hot side, this is the cold. So now you're thinking to your head, right? You say it's right here at the pipe, and you're in that crawl space like this.
That was me at DJ College Jr.'s house.
And listen, well, except you're by yourself, and you're going over your head. Okay, I did not see the meter. All right, when I pulled up past the mailbox, I didn't see the meter. Could it be on that side of the driveway? Shit, where's the meter key? All right, here's the plan. And you're talking to yourself. You got to get a full game plan. And then you're thinking, God bless, there's so much damn pressure on here. You get your phone out, you're on Google Maps, you go to Street View. All right there is that meter. On 3, I'm going to have to 1-2 it. I got to get to the back of the truck. If I can hit my right foot on that first step, I should be able to get that left one onto the back of the truck quick.
Right.
Is the back of the truck even open? There's an extra step. It's like that. Okay? So, fix that leak right there. Alright? So, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Alright? Was it my fault? I'll take a little bit of the blame. Alright? But to my defense,
yeah,
we
I
had
should've
2
known
half-day
better.
jobs.
I should have known better.
We had 2 half-day jobs, and one of them was supposed to be an all-day job, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But congratulations on your first live gas line. Thank you for not smoking cigarettes on the job as well.
You're welcome.
Because there was 2 precious dogs, and you're never going to hear me say this again, the sweetest cats. And I hate cats. Do I hate cats?
He loves cats.
I take that tail like this and I got it. All right, but these cats act like dogs. Okay.
They cool. Not D-O-G.
No.
D-A-W-G.
Although that one of them walked up to me, he had that beautiful color on there. He said, "Roof." I said, "Yeah, okay." So me and him was cool. He didn't give me no allergy
He
problems.
was speaking
like
your
that.
kind of language.
Nothing like yeah.
Your lingo. as you
Absolutely.
say. Yeah.
So, well, man, how old are you actually going to turn? We're going to end it on this right here because it's such a good thing, didn't it?
I'm going to be 23. I'm turning 23 years old.
23. Wow.
Yeah.
When they grow up so fast.
I mean, they do.
When you came here, you was a young buck. Right, you about that big around.
Yeah.
You about that big around now.
You see what I'm saying?
Flex on him real quick. Flex on him. Look at that right there. Look at that shoulder. Look at that shoulder. Luke, we're going to dive right into you right after this commercial. Do you have anything that you want to tell the folks at home about anything?
I
About
hope
DJ?
you're having a good time too.
What about DJ College? Did you almost drown that day?
I did.
Did you put your head right in the middle of the water coming out?
So the way
Scariest feeling ever.
the way that I was under there is I had to lay down and go under a gas pipe.
Oh, yes.
So now I'm like sitting up like with the gas pipe almost in my lap and having to cut it above my head.
Like he
It's
likes
also
it. Like he likes it.
it's
You know
also
what I mean?
4,000 square feet of the first story.
Okay.
And he is in the absolute dead corner of the house, and
Which
the
is
crawl
the
space
opposite
is the
end.
complete
Yeah.
opposite other end. And there's really no vent close.
So
I
you're
think you were there.
so
Yeah.
you're
He
right
came
here,
there.
Luke. You're right here, and the crawl space door is over here.
and the duct works like this.
Yeah, but I'm right here, but there is a vent right here
Yeah.
that Griffin eventually has to hand me stuff through. But I'm talking about, like, I cut it because I thought Griffin had the water off. And it was just like, I mean,
He cut through it so fast, you know. It wasn't one of them where just a little slit in it.
No, it was one of these. It's at the end of the day, like, this is the last cut. We're cutting it, and we're going home. So I was like, all right, you know, just...
Yeah.
Look,
See, if you
I don't know if y'all have ever been to Disney World.
Okay, no, we've never been to Disney World. We've never been to Disney World.
I
But
have.
under DJ Khaled Jr.'s house, that's the second time I rode Splash Mountain.
Okay.
Okay. See,
Well-
I would have crawled out of that little vent. See, I would have been like this, right through there.
When you went to Disney World,
Uh-huh.
was it Grumpy or...
I can't remember.
Which one of them seven dwarfs did they pay you to play?
Okay.
Don't say that. Don't say that. He was A minor.
He was, true. Look, you know why he ain't went back? He turns 23 Friday. He went when he was 20. You know what they told him? They said,
That he can still ride the kid rides.
any of them 3 rides over there, you got. I said, don't treat you like that. Look, real quick side note, okay? The reason that they give a height requirement on roller coasters, listen to me, children, if you're 11, 12-year-old, don't be pissed off because you ain't tall enough yet, okay? Me and O'Kane over there went to Six Flags with his parents, all right? When we was about, I was probably 9 or 10. He's probably, what, 5? Maybe 6 at the most. And there's one, Six Flags over Georgia. You know it? All right, there's one called, what, the Scream Machine?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
It's all wooden. It's like this. It's long, but you think to yourself, oh, that's probably the nicer one because it ain't got none of these. Listen to me. Listen to me. I was probably that much under the height requirement. And my uncle over here, he said, let him on, you know, I'll be responsible. They said, all right, get on there. Okay. Well, one, when they put that bar down, see, he's an adult.
Right.
Okay, it ain't but one single bar. It ain't 2 separate bars for each
It's
seat.
just, that big long one.
There's about this much of a gap between my legs and the bar. But they was pressed all the way down on his.
That's no good.
Okay, this is an old-fashioned 1942 wooden roller coaster. All right? And it's like this. So when you go up, you're thinking, this is the most fun I've ever had in my whole life.
In my whole life.
And then you come down that hill. Okay? And Carrie never moved an inch. Me, on the other hand, was like this. I'm scared to death. And look, we hit that bottom. Hold your hand out. This right here is that bar that they done got across his lap. Okay, it ain't big enough. When we go up, I'm up like this. And when we come down, it wasn't nothing but boom. And then it's wooden, so it's do-do-do-do-do-do. And I'm going bam, 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 bam. And look, my nose is bleeding. My uncle got his arm over here, and I'm wearing that arm out. I am boom, 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 boom. And I thought, Lord, if we can make it to the end of this and I'm still alive, one, my dad's going to whip my ass. Okay? And for one, he's going to say, who'd you get in a fight with? There ain't no fighting in this house. I'm going to say, well, I got in a fight with old Carrie's arm. Okay? But that was the worst experience of my whole damn life. Okay?
I don't doubt it.
So,
I mean, my God.
ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to a quick little commercial. When we come back, you ain't going to believe what pisses us off. Dun, dun, dun. Luke, say dun, dun, dun.
Dun,
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 dun, dun.
I'm Luke Neal, and this is Luke Neal and the band Sterling.
Hey, Mike, make that thing sing on that, baby.
Gage,
What?
tell them about it.
I ain't got nothing to say to y'all's ass no more. I done said it all. I said it in last week's video. And today what I'm going to tell you is I'm going to say thank you
What are you thanking them for?
all the support and love we got.
We love the support. One thing that don't piss me off
That's true.
is the love and the support.
We love it.
We love the love and support.
But,
Luke,
yeah.
they're probably not going to love you like they love us,
Probably not.
okay? Get your act together. You know what they want me to tell you? Straighten up.
That's exactly right. There you
That's a
go.
lot better right
There you
there.
There you go.
They say jump, you jump as high as you can, ask if it's high enough. All right?
I mean, she told me if I jump off that bridge, she's gonna jump with me too. And she's gonna land on me.
Think about that.
So,
Right on top of his head, baby.
you know what I mean?
Luke, let's talk about a little, what I'd call something. All right, we played in a little golf tournament not too long ago.
Lord
We
have
did.
mercy.
And it was my first of its kind. Would you explain to the people what it is and how it works?
So
I
we
think it
played
is.
in a night golf tournament. That is where you play at night.
But,
But they outlined the course with LED stuff around the tee boxes, around the greens, and whatever. So me and
Fine.
Griffin got a team together and went out and played.
A
But
team.
it's a totally different ball game when the lights are off.
you
that's
know,
for sure.
it's like I was telling them the whole night, what are we going to do when we face adversity? Are we going to lay down? We're going to rise to the occasion.
Me personally, I'd lay down.
And look, you say, well, what did y'all do? I don't know, because as soon as it was over, I left, so I don't know. Where did we place?
I think we placed 5th.
Okay.
And there was like 50 teams out there, probably.
Yeah, there had to be.
Yeah, 150 teams. G. Okay.
So
How many people
Yeah,
was it?
how
How
many-
many
how many-
groups?
Like 15.
oh,
Okay, hey,
I
what are
mean
you talking
that's
about?
still good.
But still,
66 percentile
Yeah.
and a half. If you think about it, so 67.
The half is the part that you need to listen to.
They don't understand it.
Yeah, they don't. They don't.
So, that was one of the most fun times I've ever had. In fact, I'd probably put it probably number one.
Number one.
For sure the most fun I've ever had down there at the Quail.
hey.
Okay, which for y'all that don't know this, okay,
So what did you expect versus like?
what did I expect versus reality?
Yeah.
I didn't expect to be able to see the ball near that good.
I mean, that makes sense.
But then again, if you think about it, it was pitch friggin' black. And them balls are for real glowing, like there's a flashlight inside of them.
That's so awesome.
Now, look, I'm gonna stand up because I want y'all to know I'm serious about this. You have a certain job. One person has a certain job they have to do. And if they do their job, it's for the betterment of the team. It helps every person on the team. Okay? That night, the job was simply called the light guy. What does that mean? The balls, the way that they glow in the dark is you got to put a light to them, kind of like the football.
Okay.
Now, the old school ones, they come with that little glow stick. Pop that glow stick, put it off in there.
Okay.
It ain't like that. So they give you a canister, about the size of
Probably like a regular
like a smart water almost.
Kind of like a.
You can fit,
It's probably about that tall.
yeah, and the
like
lights like that. You can fit 2 or 3 golf balls in there.
3.
Yeah, I think 3 golf balls you can fit off in there. Everyone gets 3 golf balls.
Everyone gets 3 golf balls.
Okay, so if you up there, all right, and let's say Luke goes, and he hits that driver, the other people hit their driver, I hit my driver.
Mm-hmm.
Well, by the time we pick their 3 balls up, by the time we get to my ball, all the way up there,
In the woods.
no, right down the glutton free.
Okay.
Okay, that ball's kind of dim.
Right.
So what do I do? Well, I've got my lighter right here, okay? The canister, and I was the light guy. Brightest balls on the whole course. Am I lying?
Until you leave the canister on the tee box.
It happened one damn time.
Wow.
Okay?
You had to bring that
You
up.
know, you do good. You only play 16 holes. You do good 16 holes, and we want to bring up one time.
Did it happen?
And I promise.
Did it happen?
Did I or did I not?
Did it happen?
Listen, all right.
Who's
I
this?
rebuke the 5th. Okay? I stand by my 5th Amendment rights. Okay? Did I or did I not tell you right then and there? I promise this will not happen again.
You lying. No, I'm just kidding. You did say that.
You damn right I said it. You know why? Because I was the light guy that night. No one had brighter balls than us.
I mean,
Yep, Griffin held my balls the entire tournament.
Someone has to do it. Okay? When they sag like that. Of course, right off the get, hole one, Luke hits a drive.
oh Lord.
What do I have to do? Sherlock Holmes.
I don't even want to hear this.
Can't find this ball nowhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably deep off in that.
So I
pond.
said, all right, we was over
No,
there.
no, that was Jake.
See.
What?
He already told
no,
you.
think
You
about
seen
it.
her. He
Think
already
about
seen
it.
her.
Think about it.
You seen?
Think about it.
You seen now?
Think about it.
Oh, all of a sudden he remembers.
Look,
Think
Griffin
about it.
over there in the
All of a
corner
sudden he
saying,
remembers.
But
You
think
just
about
sit
it.
that over there. It's your ass
Look,
going to get.
you damn right it is. Okay, I lined myself up. I said, all right, the tee box is there. That tree line's there. We's over there. I said, it's going to be right there. And was it right?
Hey,
There.
but think about it. Think about how that hole played out. Was it not Jake? Think.
He wants to talk about whose balls is who. Okay, regardless, he was looking for a ball. I went and found the ball.
If
Okay.
Jake's first name is Luke, then yes.
Yes. Oh, Luke Jake. Okay.
All right. Then.
Okay, it was your boy's ball. But you was looking for it, couldn't find it. I
Yeah.
found it.
Yeah, you did find it.
You know what else I found? This one time me, Luke, and Kane go hunting with my shotgun. Okay, you know that little, you got the shotgun, you got where that little, you push some shells off in there. Okay, I said, what's this little unscrew thing? Dude?
Before you finish, he asked, and I showed him. Go on.
The problem with Luke is one of these people, he won't tell you he don't know.
I mean, seriously.
We're going to wing it
Seriously.
till it ain't good no more.
Hey, if you fake it long enough, you ain't
I
faking
said,
it no more.
what is this right here? He said, oh, here, give it to me.
Yeah.
There went that spring. Guess what time of year it is? End of fall.
Oh, yeah, you ain't
We're
coming
on the
back.
side of a mountain
Yeah.
like you've seen in Gatlinburg.
Think you come again?
And it's like this, and we like right here.
Yeah, it's over with. It's gone.
Of course, we hunt for it for 10 minutes. Kane over there, he's too good. After 10 minutes, he walks away.
Right.
Of course, he can't help
like
us.
what he would always do.
Exactly,
you know?
exactly.
Like kind of if you're at work, hey man, I know it's 8:30 in the
I
morning.
think
but I'm gonna go ahead
Paxton
and
said,
take my
hey,
lunch."
I'm going to go check the other side of the mountain. I'll be back.
You said the P word.
But
Damn.
So,
We'll have to bleep it.
yeah, back to the story.
so after like what, 30 or 45 freaking minutes of looking for this thing? Am I lying?
No, it was a solid like 40, 45 minutes.
I said, all right, let's Sherlock Holmes it. I said, you was sitting there, I was sitting here. Let's sit down.
So we
I
all sit
said,
down.
the gun was pointed this direction. It's got to be, it'll come up. It's got to be right there. And I said, oh my
Dude,
God.
and no kidding, it was like right where he was pointing.
I was like, oh my God. So, it's called Sherlock Holmes in it. If you'll do
I like that.
what you have to do in order to get done what needs to be done, then you will do what you had to get done.
Right.
And that's what we did after 45 minutes.
And that's what y'all's ass don't understand.
And we serious about that.
You
We
gotta
serious
listen.
about it.
You gotta
All right.
listen.
Moving on, before I get pissed off. Pucus.
Yes.
You don't have a clue. I bet you couldn't name 6 players on Alabama's team. You didn't know who won a national championship before Nick Saban. You never heard of Bear Bryant. But you're the only one in the whole room that's gone to a national championship. 1 or 2. I dare you say multiple. Go ahead. We're waiting on the answer.
The first one was,
The first one!
Yeah.
the first one was Alabama Notre Dame.
Alabama Notre Dame.
First one was Alabama Notre Dame. That was a horrible experience though. I'm glad Alabama won, but a horrible experience.
Why
for
was
me.
it horrible?
So
Man, he just saying that, dude.
Because Eddie Lacy ran all over them.
no. So
That's
we
really
so
what
we go
happened,
down
yeah.
to we take this trip. We go down to Florida. Well, we go and see a couple different things, and I think my dad has got some friends down there. We stopped by and said hey to or whatever.
Right.
But then we went and we ate lunch before the game,
Okay.
which happened to be seafood because we were in Florida. Whatever.
Seafood.
So we get to the game, And we get to our seat, and I'm just like, yo, my stomach don't feel good.
Oh no. Oh no.
So I spent the entire game running back and forth from the bathroom to the tunnel trying to watch this game. Never threw up during the game. We leave the game, we go get something to eat. We were just going to like go through a drive-thru or something, and like it hits me. I'm like, if you roll that window down, I'm going to throw my guts up. Like, it's not going to be a good time. He's like, no, you won't. So he rolls the window down. I'm talking about, I'm out the car puking my guts up. From that point, I probably threw up 20 times in 24 hours.
Did it come up?
It was bad.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was bad.
Show me like that.
Like, uh-oh.
Like
Yeah,
that.
you know what I'm saying? It's coming up.
I have been there before.
I hate that for you, but
What
you said
kind
the
of-
first one.
Yeah, well, look. He's going to get stabbed. Okay?
Oh, where's he at?
I've been to one playoff.
He's not here no more.
He ain't here. And you know what else really pisses me off? I guarantee you Alabama goes to the national championship in basketball. He ain't watched a game all year. Guess who's going to be there front and fucking center? His ass. Why? Because his dad knows somebody. Well, guess what? I know his dad. Where's that put me? Still sitting over here at the house.
Well, it's a good thing they got TVs these days. Which, you know, my power's out. Couldn't afford that payment.
Mm-hmm. And them hurricanes coming in, so you best look out, Sally. You best find you a good antenna.
I'm telling you.
So back to the first one.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't get to watch any of the game?
I probably got to watch maybe like a full quarter of it.
How old were you? 11? 10?
So that was 2010,
10?
right? That was 2000, so it would have been 9.
No. 4.
2014.
Oh, dang, that was. Yeah, so I would have been 12. I would have been 12.
12 years old.
Moving on to your second.
Hey, but look, let's not forget the fact that my dad didn't care. He never came and checked on me.
Well, you was 12.
You
You know
know.
what I mean?
I mean that, and he's also probably watching the game because
Exactly.
y'all are at the game.
And he knew that Diddy was
But
down
hey,
there
a
on
little,
the
you know, sticky,
50 anyway,
you know,
so.
little sticky head off in the bathroom. Hey, bud, you all right? You know, a little something.
Alabama's winning.
Yeah, a little update, something.
He set a 35-minute timer. He can give you 35 minutes between each time that he saw you and going to the bathroom.
Look,
So you fine.
look, there he is right there.
There
There he is over there. I guess he done ran all the way around. Get that other back.
Well, at least we won that one. What was the next one?
Okay, so the last one that I went to.
Okay, so
was-
we've only been to 2.
Here we go.
Here we
So
go.
the last one that I went to was when Alabama played Clemson. And they had your boy.
Oh,
It was a rough time.
Well, that's
It was a rough
good.
time.
I mean, why are you
Oh,
bringing
wait.
this up?
17? We won at 17?
We won it. We lost it
Yeah.
16.
Lost, so that was against Clemson.
Won it
Well, we
second year.
lost and beat them back to back,
We
right?
lost first. And then
We lost first and then beat
Yeah.
them the next year.
Wow. So you got beat by a certified pedophile.
You know what
Deshaun
other?
Watson?
You know what other awful
Was it
game?
Deshaun?
No, it was Trevor.
Trevor? Okay. Yeah, that's when they beat us. Damn. He beat Tua. Let me tell you.
You know what other horrible game that I was at?
What?
The kick six.
At Jordan Hare.
I
You know-
was there.
You know what
That was
really
awful.
pisses me off about you? If you ever say you're an Alabama fan again, I'll have to stab you. You're going to bring up our 2 worst losses
Hey,
in probably the last 20 years. And I see you over at LT shaking your hands. We're on 4th and 26. 4th and 2-6.
what's your favorite?
Okay, fine. I saw Alabama beat Georgia in the SEC championship.
Let's
with-
go! That's what I'm talking about.
I think this is when. Let's see. Who did we have? I think this is when we had Sunseri at safety, and Georgia
Benny.
was drove the length of the field and had 10 seconds left, and he slipped on
And
the
he
10-yard
caught the ball.
line.
Yeah, it's the worst, stupidest play in the history of college sports.
No. It's when Georgia slipped on the 10-yard line.
Yeah,
with
he
nobody
caught the ball.
Yeah,
and
and
shouldn't have
slipped.
caught it because he didn't throw the ball to the 7 or 8 yard line.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the worst play in SEC championship
serious?
history. There was no time left if he just doesn't catch the ball and lets it fall. There's like 9 seconds left on the clock.
But
The
yet he falls
receiver-
down.
The receiver caught the ball at like the 8-yard line and then slips, but there was 2 defenders right there like, what'd you catch the damn ball for, you dumbass? Thank God you did, because Roll Tide rolled. Okay, I ain't saying it's a bad thing.
It is
Praise
what
God
it
he
is.
caught that ball. And Nick Saban.
I got a question for Luke real quick. Who's your favorite college football team?
I mean, Alabama.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
You know what you said just a minute ago, so I want to see it.
What'd I say?
You gonna stab his ass?
I'm going to stab him. I'm going to stab. Hey, because I played for the University of North Alabama. Yeah. Call it like I see it. You talking about the North one.
Hey, you know, when you can play college ball. you
Luke
can give me a
played
call.
college ball. We're done with it. Okay.
I mean, that is pretty sick, but
Ooh, look at me. I can't form a sentence. I have 77 concussions. Ah.
7.
D7.
7D7. That's right. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, look. We've been going on and we've been going on. All right, we're through with the pissing us off. When we come back to you, we've got some great news. All right, Gage, you're going to have to come up with something because I don't know if there's no good news in here.
well, listen.
Listen.
When we come back, you're gonna notice that we've been in that mirror.
How many sets is we doing?
I want y'all to guess. Okay, we're gonna leave it up y'all. to
Type in the
guess.
comments how many sets you think we done did in the mirror. All right, here's your options: 2 sets, 3, 4 sets of 7, or 10 sets of all of them.
And if you get it wrong, you get nothing. If you get it right, you still get nothing.
Hey, but you know what we gonna do? We may push that thumbs up button if you get it right.
If you get it right,
Okay.
If you get it right, we'll write your name on this table.
And that's a promise. Permanent ink. Andy's Toys. We'll see you after his commercial.